Hello and a very good evening. Welcome to MAMI TV English News Bulletin. I'm KABITA TONGBRAM. Chief Minister N. Biren has instructed Chief Engineer of Border Road Organization Brigadier A.S. Kanwa to repair the Imphal-Jiribam Road and Imphal-Dimapur Road till Mau using geotextiles technology. The Chief Minister informed the same at a Technical Textiles Conference held at Classic Grande organized by the Ministry of Textiles under its National Technical Textiles Mission today. Minister of State Textiles, Government of India, Darshana Vikram Jardos and Manipur Textiles Commerce and Industries Minister Nemcha Kipgen were among the dignitaries who attended the conference. Speaking further, Chief Minister N. Biren said roadway transport is the main means of transport in the state as the state has no waterways and as railway lines have not bridged the state completely. He further noted that frequent landslides occur along the two national highways, which are the lifeline of the people of the state during the monsoon season because of the soft geological features of the hills, causing immense problems and hardships to the people of the state. Pointing out that the NHIDCL, which is in charge of the construction works of the national highways, has not used geotextiles technology in the state. Biren stated that the frequent landslides in the hills can be prevented to a great extent when the technology is utilized. Besides, the roads will not only be robust but will also be durable. As such, he emphasized the urgent need to utilize geotextiles technology in the repair work of Imphal-Jiribam Road and Imphal-Dimapur Road till Mau.
Jiribam to Imphal and Imphal to Mau, soil is so soft, and this kind of methodology, technical support is very, very important. And even the road widening and the road construction is going on in Imphal city road. But 100 area you can find there landslide during the rainy season. Manipur, just एक साल में हम लोग तो 7-8 महीने तो बारिश ही रहता है। तो इसके लिए आपसे पर्सनल रिक्वेस्ट है कि इम्फाल जिली रोड, इम्फाल मोड़े रोड और इम्फाल दिमापुर रोड और इम्फाल आइजोल जो मिजोरम रोड है, इसको खास करके ये टेक्नोलॉजी जो अभी दिखाया और I think I came to that some has already applied in the railway tracks. तो अभी railway track पे तो इम्फाल जिरीबाम रोड पे railway track पे तो इसको already started.
Minister of State Textiles Darshana Vikram Jardos said India is among the largest producers of textiles. Geotextiles and agrotextiles technologies are being used in different fields. Besides, exports of textiles and businesses with other Southeast Asian countries except China have been taken up. She also mentioned that 67 large textile companies of the country are leading the textile industry. Geotextiles technology is being used widely in various developmental works of the states in the country. Manipur, among other states under the rule of double-engine government, has been witnessing fast-paced development, Darshana Vikram Jardos said.
जिसमें ऑल ओवर इंडिया से 67 प्लेयर्स जो पार्टिसिपेट हो चुके हैं, जो अपना इन्वेस्टमेंट करेंगे 100, 300 और 600 करोड़ में, और जो टेक्नोलॉजी अपग्रेड करने के साथ में 3 चीजों के ऊपर फोकस होगा, जिसमें मैनमेड फाइबर के फैब्रिक बनेंगे। ये फैब्रिक के अंदर कारपेट भी हो सकती है, आर्मी के कपड़े भी हो सकती है, सस्टेनेबल और एयरबैग्स वगैरह भी हो सकते हैं, जो कार और इसके अंदर फर्निशिंग में होता है, कारपेट्स होती है, ये सब चीजें टेक्निकल। और सबसे बड़ी बात जो कोविड वैक्सीनेशन के बाद में पीपीई किट का जैसे बताया गया।
Mascot of the second Manipur Olympic Games 2022 was unveiled today. Chief Minister N. Biren unveiled the mascot at a meeting of the organizing committee of the second Manipur Olympic Games 2022 at CM's Secretariat today. The Games is slated to be held from August 26 to 30 August at different venues in the state. Chief Minister N. Biren is the chief patron of the organizing committee, with Sports Minister Govind Askwanthauzam, MLA and Manipur Olympic Association, President T.H. Radheshyam and MLAs T.H. Arun Kumar and Nishikant Sapam as executive members. Social Welfare Minister H. Dingo emphasized the need to teach the culture and tradition of the forefathers to the younger generation. He was speaking at the 12th Saireng Basenginumit Lyricist Day on the occasion of the foundation of Saireng Basengi Apunbaluk, Shal, Manipur at GM Hall today. Delivering his speech as a chief guest, Minister H. Dingo expressed unhappiness that there is a lack of youth's participation in cultural events of the state and expressed concern as to who will be responsible in furthering the rich culture and tradition when the elderly people breathe their last. He further emphasized the need for the present and younger generation to take active role in protecting and promoting the culture.
Yamna pungingda nusiba ma hai targadi ngasigi tindiriba audience lengbireba pat punamakse ahan ngapna moina to hai tar ari naha singsi yaw yaw ta ahan singsi na loira kanda ahan singsi ki mohot chense se kana si lawdiro adu gi khallu na da thamoida nuwa jada ba thamoida mi paina form adu ma phoi gi singba thaina da gi phoi ko ha ta gi chana ka la ba to pajagra ba itihas ki ba singba ka thorum sina de hai ta bhabok se uda ba hai ta Makin paham nusijaruba amjaruba khara sina babu barita da thoram masi yamna thamoi sina dunga da masi anga khale na sina makhoi da amhanna ki nei ba koi chanare ba kaino sing se amhanna koi da makhoi da takbi ba koi dilam sing se amhanna chatna ba tangai fadar ba dugi kaino se leirabra ha se da mana thamjani.
The Lyricist of the Year 2022 Lifetime Achievement Award was conferred upon Laistram Nabachandra and Ngairangbam Munindro at the program. Singer Lalambung Imo and Ganeshwar Chingakam were conferred as Singer of the Year 2022 Lifetime Achievement Award and Music Composer of the Year 2022 Award respectively. A book Saitharol 13 Suba, edited by Doneshwar Konsam and Poinu Lobuk Uraga, written by lyricist S.H. Achau Sharma, were released on the occasion. Head of the program, AIR Imphal, Egit Chandra Sharma, Senior MO Health Services Manipur, Dr. Naurem Rameshwar, President of SHAL, Dr. S. Ibungo Chauba, Social Worker K. Dilip and S. Ratan were the presidiums at the observance. Diversified agribusiness company Godrej Agrovet has signed a memorandum of understanding with Manipur, Assam and Tripura state governments for development and promotion of oil palm cultivation in the region under the National Mission on Edible Oils Oil Palm NMEO-OP scheme. As part of the MOU, Godrej Agrovet will be allotted land across the 3 states for the promotion and development of sustainable palm oil plantations in the region. The collaboration will bring new opportunities and growth in building oil palm plantations in these 3 states and would help to provide the required support to the farmers, the company said in a press statement. Under this mission, government has envisages to expand land under cultivation of oil palm to 10 lakh hectares by 2025 to 26 and 16.7 lakh hectares by 2029 to 30, with particular focus on the northeast feature and the Andaman and Nicobar Islands. Managing Director Godrej Agrovet Balaram Singh Yadav said, with more than 30 years of experience in oil palm business, Godrej Agrovet has been working and educating farmers from northeast on sustainable palm oil plantation processes. Currently, the company has around 65,000 hectares under palm oil cultivation across the country, with a plan to increase to 1 lakh hectares in the next few years. A girl who was sexually assaulted by her biological father allegedly committed suicide by consuming poison. The girl, who was rushed to Shiza hospitals, died on August 21. The last rites of the girl was performed at her residence at Thobal Wangmataba after post-mortem at Janims. Family members of the girl and locals of the area offered floral tribute to the girl. Members of Women in Governance Thobal chapter and Childline Thobal held a condolence meeting for the girl at Wing Thobal Hall office at Wangjing. Taking part in the meeting, member of Wing Thobal, Oinam Thoibi, demanded justice for the girl who suffered in hand of his abusive father. Demanding imprisonment of the accused, Thoibi appealed for transparency in filing the charge sheet of the case.
Court Sathagadaba case as accused ma Hazik judicial remand Satharaga Laibani, and then a judicial remand Satharaga Laibas Daikoina, ꯋꯤꯡꯒꯤ ꯁꯥꯏꯠꯇꯒꯤ ꯄꯥꯝꯖꯕꯁꯤ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯒꯤ ꯁꯤꯒꯨꯝꯕ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯅ ꯇꯥꯕꯗ ꯇꯨꯖꯨꯡꯕ ꯐꯥꯎꯕ ꯑꯀꯤ ꯇꯨꯖꯨꯡꯕ ꯄꯣꯛꯄ ꯅꯨꯄꯤ ꯑꯉꯥꯡꯗ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯒꯤ ꯆꯠꯊꯔꯛꯏꯕ ꯀ꯭ꯔꯥꯏꯝꯁꯤꯡꯁꯤꯒꯤ ꯃꯇꯥꯡꯗ ꯑꯉꯥꯡ ꯑꯁꯤ ꯍꯧꯖꯤꯛ ꯁꯪꯁꯥꯔ ꯊꯥꯗꯣꯛꯈ꯭ꯔꯕꯅꯤꯅ ꯍꯧꯖꯤꯛ ꯑꯦꯀ꯭ꯌꯨꯁ ꯑꯣꯏꯕ ꯃꯤꯁꯛꯁꯤ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯅ ꯃꯈꯥ ꯇꯥꯕ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯅ ꯆꯥꯔꯖꯁꯤꯠ ꯊꯥꯒꯠꯄ ꯃꯇꯝꯗ ꯉꯁꯥꯏꯒꯤ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯒꯤ ꯂꯩꯔꯤꯕ ꯀꯦꯁꯁꯤꯒꯤ ꯆꯠꯊꯔꯛꯀꯗꯕ ꯀꯦꯁꯁꯤꯒꯤ ꯃꯥꯌꯣꯟꯗ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯅ ꯂꯥꯛꯍꯟꯖꯅꯤꯡꯕ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏ ꯋꯤꯡꯒꯤ ꯁꯥꯏꯠꯇꯒꯤ ꯂꯥꯛꯍꯟꯖꯅꯤꯡꯕꯁꯤ ꯀꯦꯁ ꯆꯥꯔꯖꯁꯤꯠ ꯇꯧꯕ ꯃꯇꯝꯗ ꯑꯍꯣ ꯑꯔꯥꯛ ꯂꯩꯍꯟꯗꯅ ꯍꯥꯏꯔꯤꯕ ꯑꯦꯀ꯭ꯌꯨꯁ ꯑꯁꯤ ꯄꯨꯟꯁꯤ ꯆꯨꯞꯄ ꯀꯩꯁꯨꯝꯁꯪꯗ ꯐꯥꯗꯣꯛꯄꯤꯔꯒ.
They later observed 1 minute silence in memory of the girl. A joint team of 5 Assam Rifles More and More Police Commando recovered around 8 kg of brown sugar worth more than 4 crore rupees in 2 gunny bags. According to police report, the team 5 Assam Rifles More and More Police Commando conducted joint patrolling at Indo-Myanmar Friendship Bridge today at 2 a.m. after midnight. The team saw a man carrying 2 gunny bags from Myanmar side towards India. However, after seeing the police, the men fled towards Myanmar, leaving behind the bags, report added. While checking, the team recovered around 8.150 kg of brown sugar inside 195 soft cases worth around 4 crore to 68 lakh rupees. The recovered drugs were handed over to More police station for further legal action. A team of Phagakchau Ikai Police and Bishnupur Commando arrested 3 persons, including a woman, along with heroin from Kwakta Terakhong Laikai. The arrested persons have been identified as Muhammad Sabir Pathan, 24, son of late Muhammad Abdul Halim of Bishnupur, Ward number 2, Muhammad Safaruddin Maibam, 38, son of late Muhammad Islamuddin Maibam of Kwakta, Ward number 5, and Najaima Sesam, 28, daughter of Muhammad Abdul of Kwakta, Ward number 8. The team of Phagakchau Ikai Police and Bishnupur Commando, under the supervision of Superintendent of Police, Bishnupur District, conducted regular frisking and checking at Kwakta Terakhong Laikai near toll tax. The team recovered 9 grams of heroin from their possession. During investigations, Savir disclosed that he had brought the drugs from Muhammad Safaruddin Maibam of Kwakta, Ward number 5. The team then rushed to the said area and arrested Safaruddin Maibam from his residence. He further disclosed that the drugs were bought from Najaima Siasam and discovered another 9 grams of heroin powder. The arrested persons along with the seized items were handed over to Phagakchau Ikai Police for further legal action. JAC of the people of areas affected by the extension of Kaibulamjam National Park staged a sit-in protest yesterday at Kumbi Market yesterday. Taking part in the protest, a resident of Kumbiyawang Laikai, Wahengbam Anita, drew the attention of the state government to think about the people who depend on the lake for livelihood. Condemning the government's order for extension of Kaibulamjam National Park, she said locals living in the surrounding of the park earn their livelihood by taking up different work. Hence, Anita appealed to the government to withdraw the order for the sake of the local residents. Locals of Kumbi and its surrounding took part in the protest. Various placards condemning the same were also displayed during the protest. The protesters also blocked the road along Kumbi Market. Students of Sangayumpham Higher Secondary School under JDO Zone 3 Thobal boycotted classes yesterday over transfer of teachers amid shortages of teachers of the school. Taking part in the protest, one of the students of Sangayumpham Higher Secondary School, Rubia, expressed condemnation that the state government has neglected the school despite the welfare schemes for the development of schools taken up by the government. As such, he demanded filling in the post of the vacant post of teachers. Also taking part part in the protest, General Secretary of Muslim Students Development Organization, Sangayumfam Imtiaz, lamented that the authority concerned has failed to act to their appeal to fill in the vacant posts of teachers. Instead, they transferred another teacher from the school with an intention to close down the school, he said. The students warn of launching other forms of hesitation if the authority fails to send the required teaching and non-teaching staff of the school.
Agitation tauringai mayam da ikhone che tharingai talakhida onna tainabada ikhone tawrudigi onna tainabada waja transfer oin tawthorpa masi ikhoi organization am oina yamna thamoi soi hairiba school lasi khunganga sida lairiba maru oina junior high school haiba ama phulaiti ikhoi khunjida upper primary dagi henna sigi makha taba school ama phulaiti hairiba school si khunji oina di yamna maru oiba mafam sidagi ikhoi productive oiba satra singi puthoga khunganga si ikhoi gi atopa sama singiga manana thong manana chatmin na ngai hon ra matamda achau mungak lau oi gedor laik tam pham chang jita ma hining thina tam handragadi goi khungang sidagi aphaba ai chang thokpa satra puthoraktrage mapam bhari atopa sidagi so thauraga mayam ga mimana bangam da area amada lakatra haina khoi cha ki blai jai.
Now it's time for a short break. We'll be right back.
Class. Welcome you all to Unako Residential School at Chanung, Imphal East. An exclusive co-education residential school located on a sprawling 50-acre campus will be affiliated to CBSE New Delhi. First academic session will begin in April 2023 for classes 4 to 8. Hurry up for registration.
Welcome back. Congress Party today officially launched Bharat Jodo Yatra, which will begin on September 7 from Kanyakumari. The party is all geared up for the upcoming Bharat Jodo Yatra under the leadership of Rahul Gandhi. Senior party leaders released a logo, tagline and pamphlet of their Bharat Jodo Yatra in the national capital. A sizable contingent of Congress members, including party MPs, will take part in the Yatra, which is scheduled to start from Kanyakumari to Kashmir. 12 states and 2 union territories will be covered by the Padayatra foot march. It will take roughly 150 days to finish and be 3,500 kilometers long. According to the plan, Gandhi would use it as a means of mass communication for the Congress and himself to highlight the need for social harmony. He will use this yatra to raise issues like unemployment, inflation and the difficulties that the BJP government is causing for young people, farmers and women. With an aim of bolstering the preparedness of the armed forces, the Defense Ministry gave permission to armed forces under it to buy critical weapons systems under emergency acquisition powers. The proposal for issuing emergency acquisition powers to defense forces was cleared in a high-level Defense Ministry meeting on Monday, sources said. The powers were granted at a time when China is showing aggressive maneuvers on the Taiwan front and holding multiple missile firings and indulging in a display of strength in the region. On the other hand, Pakistani agencies are also trying to carry out operations along the maritime border with India near the Gujarat coast. The emergency powers allow forces to acquire any new or in-service equipment on a fast-track basis to improve preparedness for conflict situations. The armed forces have to spend funds on the new acquisitions from their own budgetary allocation, and they don't have to take the Defense Ministry's approval for these deals, the sources said. Congress President Sonia Gandhi today met newly elected President of India, Draupadi Murmu, at the Rashtrapati Bhavan in Delhi. Sonia Gandhi paid a visit to President Murmu amidst the ongoing internal differences in the Congress party. Recently, Congress senior leader Anand Sharma announced his resignation from the chairmanship of the party's steering committee for the state, saying he was left with no choice after continuing exclusion and insults. Meanwhile, the AICC in charge of Himachal Pradesh, Rajiv Shukla, was sent to pacify him. After his meeting with Anand Sharma, Shukla travelled to Delhi to meet Sonia Gandhi. The Bharatiya Janata Party (BJP) has suspended its party MLA T. Raja Singh over his alleged derogatory remark against Prophet Muhammad. The party has given him 10 days to reply to show cause on why he should not be expelled. T. Raja Singh was arrested by the police today for making alleged derogatory remarks against the Prophet Muhammad. A case was lodged against the BJP MLA after protests broke out on Monday night in Hyderabad after he released a video talking about the Prophet. He was arrested under Section 153A, promoting enmity between different groups, 295, injuring or defiling a place of worship with intent to insult the religion, and 505, public mischief of the Indian Penal Code. The Supreme Court today agreed to list a challenge to the remission of 11 convicts in the Bilkis Bano case for hearing in due course. The top court was hearing a public interest litigation filed by Communist Party of India Politburo member Subhashini Ali and 2 others. All the 11 convicts sentenced to life imprisonment for the 2002 post-Godhra Bilkis Bano gang rape and murder of 7 members of her family walked out of Godhra sub-jail after the Gujarat government allowed their release under its remission policy on August 15. A special Central Bureau of Investigation (CBI) court in Mumbai on January 21, 2008 sentenced the 11 accused to life imprisonment on the charge of gang rape and murder of 7 members of Bilkis Bano's family. Now, let's look at the headlines once again. That brings us to the end of today's English News Bulletin. Thanks for watching.
HIV हाइबसी लंबी मरी खक्तदा मियोय अमदगी अमदा संदुई
HIV positive ओइबा ममा मपादगी मचादा
सखंगदबा मियोय सिंगा कोंडोम यावदना युमान मरी थंबा मतमदा HIV संदुई
मी अमगा यतुम सिरिन वाइडुना सिजनबदा HIV संदुई
अना लायंग द इकाप मतमदा HIV टेस्ट तो बदे इकाप लबदे HIV संदुई
चांग नायना अमदी नियम चुमना कोंडोम सिजनबना HIV दगी ngakthokpon
sexual transmitted infection STI
हाइबदी फिनुंगी लाइना दगी सुंगाथोपंगमी
अदुगा अंगांग पामद्रबदी कोंडोम सिजनबियो
HIV हाइबा वायरस असिना मिपुं खुदिमक्ता सोखली
मसीगी नमखै लेते चही लाइनिंग कांगलुप नत्रगा नुपा नुपी अंगांग खाइदे
मसिना मी अमदगी अमदा मथंग मथंग संदोपंगमी
अइना दोमु सिंगनरी HIV टेस्ट तौनबगीदमक अइना दोमु सिंगनरी कोंडोम सिजनबगीदमक
अइना दोमु सिंगनरी नसाबो HIV दगी कंजनबा HIV AIDS की मरमदा हेना कुपा मरन खंगनबगीदमक
AIDS टोल फ्री नंबर 1097 द फोन तोबियो
इंग्लिश हिंदी नत्रगा मणिपुरी द वरी साबा यागनी
नाको AIDS ऐप सु डाउनलोड तोबियो अमदी सिजनबियो
हौजिक लमदम असिदा वाकल मपुम फाद्रिबा इंखलकलिबा नहा कया अमदी मयाई काबा चिंजाकता इराकनदुना लेरि मसिदा तुमिन्ना लेदुना येंबगी महुत्ता अचुंबा लंबी पुरकनबा होतनबा मथौ ताय ꯍꯥꯏꯔꯤꯕ ꯁꯦꯟꯇꯔ ꯑꯁꯤꯗ ꯃꯦꯟꯇꯦꯜ ꯍꯦꯜꯊ ꯗꯤꯁꯑꯣꯔꯗꯔ ꯑꯃꯗꯤ ꯗ꯭ꯔꯒ ꯑꯦꯗꯤꯛꯁꯟꯒꯤ ꯇ꯭ꯔꯤꯠꯃꯦꯟ ꯇꯧꯖꯔꯤ꯫ ꯑꯗꯣꯝꯒꯤ ꯏꯆꯥ ꯏꯅꯥꯎꯁꯤꯡꯁꯨ ꯃꯊꯧ ꯇꯥꯔꯕꯗꯤ ꯂꯦꯡꯁꯤꯟꯕꯤꯔꯛꯎ ꯑꯗꯣꯝꯒꯤꯗꯃꯛꯇ ꯂꯩꯖꯔꯤ ꯌꯥꯏꯄꯣꯛꯄ ꯔꯤꯍꯦꯕꯤꯂꯤꯇꯦꯁꯟ ꯑꯦꯟड ꯆꯥꯏꯜꯗ ꯀꯦꯌꯔ ꯁꯦꯟꯇꯔ ꯀ꯭ꯋꯥꯀꯩꯊꯦꯜ ꯑꯈꯥꯝ ꯂꯩꯀꯥꯏ꯫
क्लास 10-12 लोइरबा महिरोइसिंगना मणिपुरदा लेना करी तमलगा अफबा थबक फंगबा याबगे हाइबसी अचौबा वाहंग अमनी सर्टिफाइड हेल्थ केयर प्रोफेशनल अमा ओइबा याबगे खुदोंचाबा लेरे एसएन इंस्टीट्यूट ऑफ पैरामेडिकल साइंसेस एंड स्किल डेवलपमेंट दा बीएससी अमदी डिप्लोमा की कोर्स एनरोल तौबियु मणिपुर यूनिवर्सिटी अमदी पैरामेडिकल काउंसिल ऑफ इंडिया दा एफिलिएटेड तौरबा इंस्टीट्यूट अमनी मतिक चाबा स्टूडेंट दा जॉब प्लेसमेंट की खुदोंचाबा अमदी इंडस्ट्री कनेक्शंस पिजरी बीएससी इन मेडिकल लैबोरेटरी टेक्नोलॉजी बीएससी in radio imaging technology, diploma in medical laboratory technology, diploma in radio imaging technology, diploma in ophthalmic technology, diploma in physiotherapy. Akupa marol gidamak ngasima call tawbirau, lengshin birau aikhoigi institute